Today methods in tuple. Okay, in the last video we have discussed about tuples and the basics of tuples. Okay, so today we will be doing with this data of the tuple and what are the methods that are available in this tuple we are going to see today. Okay, so now the methods that are available in tuple, there are only two methods. Those methods are count and indexing. Okay, count and index. Now we have to understand what is index. So now first let's see what is count. See, in the count, in the real time count means will count how many students are in a class. Okay, how many cricketers are there, how many football players. So like the count is basically will count how many times they are. Okay. Now in Python also, in Tuple also, it is simple that so it will return the number of times an element is present. Okay, this is what it will do. And what is index will do? So index is basically it will return, okay, the index of that element. Index or the position of the element. Now to explain this with an example, let's take an example tuple 1. Okay, this is an example and I have some values 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 I will have 3 times and 8 I will have 2 times. Okay, now let's use these two methods. Now if I print the tuple 1 dot count of, okay, count of 7. Okay, so I wanted it to have taken this 7 3 times, so basically it should return the value 3. And let's print the index of tuple. Okay, tuple 1 dot index of what we have. Okay, so index of 8. Okay, so there is some small error. Okay, I will remove this star. Okay, so tuple 1 dot, why this comma came, index of 8. So the index, let's check first. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, you have to remember basically it will just return the first occurrence. It will not return the all the occurrences. It will just return the first occurrence of the element in a tuple. Okay, let's run this. I hope this is visible. See, 3 and 9. Okay, count, basically it will count the number of times an element present in the tuple. Index will find at what position or what index that element is present. You have to remember the first index only, it will be returned. Now there is an important concept of tuple, that is packing and unpacking. Okay, packing and unpacking. So what is packing and what is unpacking? Let's see one by one. Basically packing, it will pack some elements. Okay, so it's a process of okay, I will take a single variable. Okay, I will take a single variable like a student, and now I will assign multiple values. Okay, I will assign uh, Lava, okay, Kumar. I will add 3, comma, I will add some CSC. Now I have assigned multiple values to a single variable. What packing will do, it will pack these all these 4 values. Basically, how it will consider means each comma separated as a single element. Okay, Lava after I have a comma. Kumar, what is this? It's basically, it should be Kumar. Okay, now let me change. So Kumar, then it is separated by a comma. 3 separated by a comma. Then I have CSE. Now basically, like this, it will consider as a single element and it will put it as a tuple. Okay, by default, it will consider it as a tuple. Oh, student. Okay, if I print student, you can see the tuple. Okay, these elements will be in the form of a tuple. See, Lava, Kumar, 3, CSE. You can see each comma separated is considered as a one element. This is packing. Okay, so if you want to see the type, like maybe you may say how it is possible, how Python is considering. So let's use type method as to know which class it belongs to. So basically the type will be tuple. Okay, so this is packing. Now let's see unpacking. So this for the same example, how unpacking will work. Let's I have four values, right? Let's take four variables and assign this student to it. Something like this. Okay, first name. Okay, first name, comma, last name, last name, comma, year, comma, branch. Now for this I will assign this student. In student, how many values I have? Four values. I mean four elements. These four elements one by one will be assigned to this first name, last name, year, branch. We will see. If I print basically first name, the output will be lava. Okay. If you take another variable, that is print last name, right? So the output will be lava Kumar. See, the this element lava is assigned to first name, Kumar is assigned to last name. In the same way, 3 will be assigned to year, CSC will be assigned to branch. If you want, I can print that also. Okay, Control V. So here let's, instead of first name, I will take year, and instead of last name, I will take branch. Okay, so if I run this now, you'll see all these four values will be assigned to this. Now if you take another print and if you print something like uh, again first name, you will get the same. Okay, same lava only. If you mention something which is not at all initialized, let's have this here. Instead of after branch, I will have percentage. Okay, and now if you print percentage here, what will be the output? Just think for a second. So the output will be, basically you will get an error. The error will be not enough values to unpack. Basically you have only four values, but you are trying to assign it to five variables. So it won't work. If you add here, instead of like here CAC, if you add 75 percentage or 75 percentage, okay. Now see, this will be assigned to that percentage variable. If I print this, see 75%. This is how packing and unpacking will work in tuple. Now based on this packing and unpacking, there is a program that like in the most of the programming languages, it will take more lines, but with the help of this packing and unpacking, it's easy for us to write the program. The program is swap.py. Already have written here. Let me do it for you once. Okay, now like whenever someone asks you to swap a number, okay, like num1 is equal to 20, num2 is equal to 30. Okay, so if you want to swap in other programming languages, you will take a temp variable and you will assign one num1 to it. Okay, and then you will assign num2 to num1. Num1 is equal to num2, and for num2 you will assign that temp variable. Okay, but now with this concept of packing and unpacking, see, let's print. Okay, let's print this num1 comma num2. Before swapping, what is the value of num1? That is 20 and 30. This is the original value. After swapping, the num1 will be 30 and num2 will be 20. That will be the output, you can see here. But we can do it in a single line instead of worrying about these three lines. How we can do that is num1 comma num2, okay, equal to, okay, num2 comma num1. See, basically this num2 will be assigned to num1, num2 will be assigned with num1. Okay, so swap will happen in a single line. If I run this, we'll get same out 30 and 20. This is how packing and unpacking can be helpful for swapping two numbers. Okay, as in some interviews, people might ask, so go through this program, and yeah, this is it. So this is all about this video. I hope you understood about tuple and the important methods about tuple. If you haven't gone through this first video, go the about day 25, I mean the previous video, and you will get to know about the tuple in detail. I mean what are the features. Okay, yeah, this is for today. I hope you benefited from this video. You got something from this video, and if you learn something, please like this video and share this video with your friends and the people who want to learn Python. And yeah, that's all for today, and in the next video we'll see about what is the sets, and we will talk about sets. Okay, Yeah, thank you. See you in the next video.